Oh, you asked for it. Quick update on the chilies. So, this first row is the hot tomato chilies. That's an overflow from that one there. They're all hot tomato. This one here is Naga. They seem to take ages to grow though, ever so slow. This one is Armageddon's. I got loads of them, so we just hope for the best. These ones are just seedlings. I planted the cayennes about 2 weeks ago, so there's 6 of them. And then aubergines, just hope for the best. These ones, more habaneros. All these trays are just bits and bobs really, just spares. The Thai ones are growing really well, but they're bigger pots. I don't know if that makes a difference, but they're growing good. More habaneros, look, tiddly little devils. And then 8 ghosts. They're growing okay too. Sunflowers, not that you really need to know that. That's last year's chili, but it's, well, I'll just see if it sprouts and then cut off what I don't need. Oh, I've just trashed that. There's another one there, look, with little bits sprouted. That's a couple of spare hot tomato chilies that popped through last minute, so I've left them where they are. Growing a nice vape. What else? These are all more Armageddons and tomatoes. Lots and lots of tomatoes. As usual, same as last year. More under there. They're every sodding where. Lots of chutney again. But yeah, so it's not a lot happening really just yet. I do have, we'll pop out here. Oh, rhubarb. Rhubarb. It's all rhubarb. It's starting to grow. Nothing else. Everything is just bare. What have we got around here? Oh, last little bit of sprouting broccoli. Strawberries all the way around the outside. A couple of fruit bushes in the middle. Gooseberries, raspberries, blackcurrants. But nothing to see yet. Catch me in a few months' time and it'll be buzzing. See you in a bit. So, technical issues. No Wi-Fi. It didn't record the first section. So here we go again. This is the bit I did last year. That's Zeus barking his head off. Those wooden stumps are to go round the water feature that we finally finished. Bubbles! Bubbles! This is the bit that it has all the sunflowers in to fill all the gaps. It looks a lot better once everything's up properly, but it's only early April, so there's plenty of time yet. Oh, Zeus! That's my peony, protected by Zeus, or from Zeus should I say, because he crushes everything. That one's massive, can't even remember where that came from. Squished flowers, Zeus. Cut the triffid back, you can see how much I hacked off at the bottom. It was massive. So the garden's going to be done in a separate bit. This is the nutter. Bubblicious! That was my feature. We rejuvenated that last year, the chair. That was old and knackered. But it's done now. All along there is going to be tomatoes, cucumbers growing up that fence. That's about it really. There's not much else to tell. Torch run up there. She's not in it, it's freezing. There you go. Yeah, so to continue, Wi-Fi is a wonderful thing when it works. Yeah, that's the rhubarb. Large garlics coming through, look, in the greenhouse. Oh, Zeus is eating the onion tops again. I'm going to kill him. Poor things. Right, so in here, oh, we have heat. Wonderful thing. Tomatoes, beef ones, tigerellas. Never grown any of these before, so it's just bung them in and hope for the best. Chilies, Nagas, they're looking a bit poorly, but I have took a batch upstairs and put them on the windowsill, so that hopefully the even temperature will be better. There's different tomatoes. Again, it's going to be one of them years, isn't it? They are Ghost. Out of all the chilies I've grown, Ghost are the best. Easiest to grow. What else do we have? Lettuces for the tortoise. And another one for the tortoise. That's about the best one that's growing, to be fair. Gooseberry cuttings seem to have taken anyway. Seeds, can't remember what's in that one. These are all different sunflowers down here. This is more chilies. What are these? Thai and more Thai. These are cayenne. I planted these a lot later, literally 2 weeks ago. More. What are these tomatoes? Oh, that's another Tigerella. They all are by the looks of things. Oh Christ, hope I like them then. What are these? These are the hot tomato ones. They're going really well. Shame they ain't my favourite chilli, eh? That's the herb trays. Tubs, what you want to call them, once they start growing. This one's got a selection on of different seeds, and one thing I've learnt this year, don't bung all different ones in together, because the lettuces all came up. Because nothing else had come up yet, I left the lid on and they all got that, you know, where they rot at the stem, it was too wet. So I did that. And that is my sunflowers. They're the giant, I think they're called Russian giant, something like that. They're really, really tall. They're the tops that are going over the top of my sweet corn that I'm planting in a minute. And there's a couple of chilies in there. So whilst he's been in there yapping to you lot, I've been out here freezing me butt off. And I've done all of them little pots have got a couple of sweet corn seeds in and 3 beans, so that's them all done. I did a row of beetroot. That's called bullseye beetroot or something. It's red and white stripy, so let's see. A row of celeriac, a row of carrots. What else? I think that was it for there. And then over the other side I did a row of parsnips and a row of spinach. I just dotted it around the blueberries, so let's see what happens. Another update soon. Oh, look at this, yum yum from my new potatoes. These are the indoor beauties. I brought these in 2 weeks ago because they were really suffering in the greenhouse. I think it's because the temperatures during the day were like 40 and at night it's down to minus. These are Thai, you can read my writing. And these little bad boys, they're really tiny, are the Armageddons. They're the reason I brought them in, because they were getting really yellow and quite, well, they looked a bit sick really. These ones are habaneros. They've even overtook, and they were planted about 2 weeks after the Armageddons. But to be honest, I probably won't grow the Armageddons again. I think they're more hard work than they're worth. Do you like my sticks? Brushes. Never mind. Ghost. Well chuffed with those, and I would grow those again. I've had success with them 2 years on the trot. These ones, it's the hot tomato chili. These little diddlers here on the side. Can you see them? Oh, they're hidden by leaves. There's one. These ones are the Nagas, so they are going better indoors. I've got 3 small Armageddons over here that I'm trying to nurse back to health. And then the cayennes that were planted right at the last minute. And I've got a bad boy aubergine. He's going quite well as well. I'm not quite sure what happened to this one. It's got different coloured leaves. But I'm hoping that's just how it happens. But we'll wait and see. But give it another month or so and I'll give you another quick update. Thanks.